You're an inspiration to our entire organization.
Welcome to the Gym Marketing Made Simple podcast. We're going to be talking the done-for-you marketing and sales strategies proven to work with boutique fitness gyms to increase quality lead flow and grow your revenue. Don't try to be a professional marketer and waste tons of money. Let the experts at Lasso do it for you. And now, here are your hosts, Blake Ruff and Sherman Merricks.
Hey guys, here we go. Sherman with Gym Marketing Made Simple. As you guys know, these Wednesday episodes are going to be what we're going to call like popcorn episodes, 5-10 minutes. We're going to keep these short to the point so that you guys can get some tips and some action items so you can really turn it into more members, more money for the gym. So today we're going to talk about asking the right questions. Right? Because I believe this is a big one, especially for newer salespeople or salespeople that aren't very confident in what they're doing. Right? As the leader, as the expert in the fitness area, when these folks come into you, you are leading the conversation, right? So you're asking the questions. You're not letting them basically lead the conversation because it's going to inevitably it's going to come back around to price for most folks, right? So you don't want to do that, right? So if we sort of play this out, when someone first comes in, you want to know, you want to take, I would say, a minute or two, 2 to 3 minutes to figure out who they are. Hey, nice to meet you. What have you tried in the past? What brings you here today? Just to sort of break that ice so that you can get a conversation going. Because if it is a conversation that's not smooth and flowing, right? Like this person is going to feel that, right? So for me personally, when they come in, I like humor. Like if you know me, I like to joke. So I'm going to have a little joke to sort of just break that ice. And then from there, we're going to jump right into what they're looking for. So I'm going to say, for instance, we'll say, hey, Tommy, what brings you in today? And then I'm going to let Tommy talk, right? Again, I'm not going to let Tommy give me one word answers. Oh, I just want to lose weight. Okay, well, now we're going to dig a little bit deeper. Okay, Tommy, you want to lose some weight? How much weight do you want to lose? I want to lose about 15 pounds. Perfect. What have you tried in the past to lose 15 pounds, right? What has you here today, Tommy? Again, we're going to pry a little bit deeper so that I can sort of open Tommy up so I can figure out exactly what he wants. Because when I figure that out, then I am going to position, again, I always talk about this, I'm going to position the gym as the solution to his problem, right? So when they first come in, I'm going to say, hey, Tom, tell me what you're struggling with right now, right? Is it working out, nutrition, motivation, accountability? What is holding you back from reaching your goals? And again, then Tommy's going to have to, naturally he's going to have to tell me what he's looking for. Well, I've tried this in the past. I always fall off at about 4 or 5 weeks and just don't go to the gym. Oh, Tommy, that's perfect. Because if you don't show up here for your classes or your personal training sessions, guess what? I'm going to be calling you, or your coach is going to be calling you. So we're not going to have to worry about that, right? You're not going to fall off anymore once you get started here. And these are the type of questions that you want to ask because you want to know what have they done in the past, right? And why have they failed? And then you talk about how your gym is the antithesis of that, right? That means the opposite, big word, right? You're going to talk about how your gym is the opposite of that. And so they're going to have results. You also want to know what they've had some success with, even if it's small success, because you're going to talk about how the gym is going to sort of expand on that, right? Oh, well, I did lose 15 pounds in the past. Like I was consistent for about 3 months and then life got busy. I was eating well. Then I sort of stopped eating well. Oh, perfect. So you can definitely do this, Tommy. You've done it in the past. You just sort of missing that consistency. Your nutrition sort of fell off. Well, the good thing is once you get started here, your nutrition coach is going to be checking in with you. We are going to, help you with your nutrition plan, right? Like we have plan that you can stick to even while you're traveling. So it's not going to be this restrictive plan that you can't keep up with. So we don't have to worry about that either, right? Again, you're figuring out what have they done, good and bad, and you're going to talk about how you're going to solve that problem, right? And when you do that, it goes from, oh, I just want to try this out, let me see what they're talking about, to, okay, this place is really going to change my life, is really going to help me reach my goals. Because at the end of the day, remember guys, these people want results. That's what they want. Yes, the community can be great and the coaching can be great. You can have your L7 and, you could coach Greg Glassman if you want to. That's fine. But at the end of the day, if you're not getting results, it doesn't matter, right? So that's the reason that you have to make sure that you're asking the right questions in these intros on your sales calls to get them in the door. Because if you can ask the right questions, you are going to be able to sign them up, right? You're going to be able to change their life. Of course, we'll get into objection handling and stuff like that down the road, but it's important that you ask the right questions to have them thinking why they should be doing this, not why they shouldn't be doing it, right? So that's important, guys. As you get prepared to go into these intros, these sales calls, make sure that you are prepared, right? You have questions written down that you want to ask. I'll even try to put, I have a little sales script that I created. I'll try to put that in the show notes for you guys so that you can sort of see how you can go back and forth. Again, when we give out documents, guys, it doesn't mean like you follow this, you say this, but it gives you a template so that you can see the flow and how this works to sort of, calm you down, make it more smooth. One of the questions I get, people are like, well, how'd you get so good at sales? Well, it's just repetition, right? It's repetition. I was reading sales books. I was watching other sales guys, asking questions. And then now, I feel like I could go sell anything, right? It doesn't matter. I'll sell Lamborghinis. I'll sell fertilizer. I'll sell grass, weights, gym memberships. It doesn't matter, guys. But that takes time. You have to repeat the same things over and over. You have to learn how to be a great listener. You have to learn how to ask the right questions. So I hope this helped you guys. Again, I'll try to drop a little something in the show notes if I can, and we will chat with you guys soon. All right.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to the Gym Marketing Made Simple podcast with Blake Ruff and Sherman Merricks. We hope you enjoyed. We believe marketing should increase revenue and not waste money. So book your free call today. Head on over to lassoframework.com. That's lassoframework.com and find the right words, get more customers, and increase your revenue. We'll see you here next time.